just wait right there. I'm sure we've all seen this by now. Godzilla Minus Zero has been a topic of debate for quite some time now, ever since the new trailer came out. This Godzilla Minus Zero has been shown or suggested to be much, much larger than its 2023 counterpart. If this short by Goji Center really does turn out to be true, then we have a kaiju the size of Monster Zero, which would make him the second largest Godzilla, just second to Godzilla Earth. But what if this Godzilla was dropped into the Monsterverse? How would our familiar Monsterverse Godzilla react? And who would win if they had a fight? Using the sizes given by Goji Center, we will analyze which of these kaiju will come out on top, if they did in fact battle it out. Let's start with legendary Godzilla. His greatest advantages will be his experience fighting titans similar in size to Minus Zero, such as Ghidorah or Shimo. He has many great feats of strength, such as being able to throw and shove around Shimo and Ghidorah, tossing Kong with ease, and slamming into Mechagodzilla and shoving him around. Another one of his feats is when Kong jumped on top of him and he maintained full speed, jumped, with Kong still on him, and maintained height after Kong jumped off. He is also quite fast and has been seen sprinting many times throughout the Monsterverse. For durability, he has a number of feats, including that he can tank Ghidorah's gravity beams, Shimo's frostbite blast, Kong's axe supercharged with Godzilla's own energy, falling from the stratosphere, many nukes to the face, and the Permian asteroid, which caused the biggest extinction event in the Earth's history, to the head. And now, intelligence, which I would say that you would not need an introduction to. Godzilla is widely considered one of the smartest titans, next to Kong, Scar King, Ghidorah, and some others like them. These factors will be most essential when fighting his opponent, which we'll be getting to now, presenting Godzilla Minus Zero. Since we so far know little about Minus Zero, we will be using the 2023 counterpart for reference. We know very little about this Godzilla's strength, as he has only ever seen wrecking cities, which for a kaiju does not take much. But if he is really over 500 feet, then strength, well, there's probably a lot of it. He is seemingly quite slow, and with the giant size amp, he will likely be even slower. This is, however, a little controversial, as there is also a likely chance that he was not trying very hard. However, I would argue against this, as he was acting very aggressively and seeming like he wants to get what he's going after and would not bother going slow, so this must be his top speed. Durability-wise, he's not too shabby, as he can tank tank explosions to the face, though he did not fare too well against this, which suggests he is susceptible to attacks that go inside his mouth. Interesting. Now for intelligence. Godzilla Minus One did not show very much intelligence, as all he did was just attack everything in a blind rage. He never seemed to think about what he did, he just did it. So far, legendary Godzilla has the advantage in known strength, speed, durability, and intelligence. But we're not done quite yet. Godzilla Minus Zero has a few tricks up his sleeve. His regeneration. This scene suggests that every single bit of Minus Zero must be destroyed before he is truly dead. Which means if legendary Godzilla survives the first time, he might not the second. Now for Minus Zero's most powerful weapon, his atomic breath. And ever since his giant size amp, it should be way more than enough power to take out Monsterverse Godzilla with ease. Right? Wrong. Why? Because Monsterverse Godzilla feeds off of nuclear energy, which just so happens to be Minus Zero's atomic breath. And now that he has evolved, he has 20 times more capacity for such power, meaning that every single atomic breath that MZ throws at him, he's just gonna get stronger and stronger. And if he does absorb too much and he goes thermonuclear, it's game over for Minus Zero. So, can Minus Zero defeat legendary Godzilla? No. And yes, it's a little complicated. Here's the thing. Legendary will win because he is extremely good at fighting things twice his size and does not show many problems. He has a much more powerful atomic breath, considering that his opponent's breath amps him. Minus Zero will win because of brute strength, the only problem being that it will take a butt-ton to harm MV, frustrating the aggressive MZ, pushing him to use his atomic breath, which will amp MV, giving him another edge. MZ just has no durability compared to Legendary, so therefore, due to outlasting, Legendary wins. Unless this clip gives us a clue that a certain three-headed dragon will be in the movie, and Ghidorah has always been known for dealing crazy damage to his opponents. MZ has to be able to resist heavy blows to fight him. But until we know for sure, we have a verdict. Winner, Legendary Godzilla.